Hello and welcome back to KD's Business Tips. Michael Lapide here in a short video on the essential softwares for your business, the must-use softwares for your business. The first one is a CRM or a customer relationship management software. There's various ones out there like Salesforce and HubSpot and all kinds of different ones. You can customize ones for your industry like we have. But this is to manage your customer interactions and your sales. Very imperative, one of the more important softwares that you would ever get. The second one is a project management software or a task management software, a way to make sure that things are getting done. How do you hold accountability? If you assign someone in your financial department a task or someone in another department a task, how do you know they're doing it? How do you know the projects are getting completed in a timely fashion? How do you know what you're projected for the timeline and if it's on track and who's doing what? All these things are in a project or task management software. There's various ones out there. Trello, we use Hive. There's Motion, there's various ones, Asana, there's various ones out there for team collaboration and project and task management. And that's usually imperative to have something like that in your business. The next one is, of course, an accounting software. You want to have an accounting software you can do your bookkeeping or someone that does your bookkeeping, that you can look at the data, get financial reporting, and look at the details of your finance of the company. QuickBooks, Xero, obviously there's various softwares out there. We use QuickBooks, we use Fathom as another one. There's some great softwares out there for financial management and accounting. Okay, and Office Suite. Obviously, you're going to probably need an Office Suite, either Google Suite or Microsoft, where you have Outlook and Word and Excel and all those types of things. You're going to need some type of Office Suite. Usually, either Google or Microsoft are the main ones, but there's some other ones like OpenOffice, and there's some other ones out there too. You're also going to need communication tools, right? So it might be your email might be a form of communication. You might use things like Skype or Zoom or various communication for virtual meetings or email correspondence or whatever it may be. You need communication tools. Very important to communicate intercompany within your company as well as externally with your clients and vendors and so forth. Another one is marketing tools. It's another important software, so things like MailChimp or Constant Contact, used for email marketing communication. If you do email marketing communication, which it is a form of marketing, it's an important form of marketing too as well. So having those marketing tools, just those are some examples. Another one would be e-commerce platforms. So if you're taking online payments, what do you take? Do you take cash? Do you take crypto? What do you take, right? So maybe things like Shopify, or maybe you want to use Stripe or Square or things like that. So you probably need some type of e-commerce platform, and maybe it's simple for POS, or maybe it's a whole online platform like a Shopify, right? So you got various options there. Another would be storage, so technology for storage of your data with redundant backups. Backups are key, obviously, very, very important to have backups. And cloud storage, obviously, is a good option. If you do hard copy backups, put them in a fireproof, waterproof safe. But having storage is really key. You can use things like Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive. There's so many different options too as well. But always, always, always back up your data. The next one is analytics. So you want to do analytics for your online, for your marketing, for your website. How are you doing? How's your website doing? How much tracking? Is your website working? So analytics is another very important software, and it's usually free with whatever you're building your website on and so forth. But having analytics to see what's really going on so you can analyze what's working and what's not, that's key. And another one is cybersecurity software. Make sure you have security software on your computers, Norton, McAfee, whatever, ways to protect your computers and from cybersecurity. So make sure you have that software. And then last one would be any direct softwares that you need for your industry. I know in accounting software, we need specific tax and accounting and year-end software. So for your industry, you might also have specific software that's for your industry, and that's also imperative. So those are the must-use or the imperative softwares for your business. If you want to add any or got any questions, we'd love to hear from you. Thanks for being a part of our business tips, and we'll see you in the next video.